In 2 Corinthians, it says, we are Christ's ambassadors. God is speaking to you through us. We are speaking for Christ. And we ask you from our hearts to turn from your sin and come to God. We are Christ's missionaries. God is speaking to you through us. We are then the ambassadors for Christ. Ambassadors are sent from their country to represent their country to a foreign country. They sent by their authority, by their government, to represent the government they are from to another nation. That's you. What are you waiting? Just one-to-one. You don't have to have a crowd. We speak our kingdom. We speak where we come from. Present our kingdom. John the Baptist was so what the prophet said about Jesus. They thought he was Jesus. I met a lady the other day. We had such a pleasant conversation until I said, do you have a community? Do you go to church? And she says, what do you mean church? What kind of church are you talking about? But like you and me come together, we have community, we have friends to strengthen one another, and we worship Jesus. We talk about God, and we read Bible. And she started telling me there is no church for her. I said, what happened? Those are not here? And she says, yeah, but I am. And she tells me what denomination she is. And she says, but what are you? She said to me. So I unleash the voice in me, and she get to know the kind of Lord that I serve. It has nothing to do with denomination. I don't want to be in your position, I say to her. I thank God I'm not in your position. I'm visiting here for 3 weeks. As a foreigner in my lonely place, I have community. Until you find yours in Helsinki, while you are here, I invite you. I think they don't reject you. She's a nice lady, but alone in the wilderness. And I had a chance to be the voice because I'm a missionary. Missionary have a mission. He's coming. Look around. What are you taking with you? Everything we accumulated in this country will leave here. Everything we work hard will leave it here. Even this body will leave it here. But when I see him face to face, so my Lord is saying, well done, come. And he's going to say, look at these people. Because of you, you are not afraid to be made fun of, cut off from your family, to go through the wilderness. Here is your harvest. That's what we need to hear. Don't have anything to take with us but people. Are the light of the world. All of you have a light. If you are a child of God, you receive him. The light came to live in you. You feel it or not, it's still in you. But he says, you have been set on top of the mountain. You cannot hide. Let it shine. Let your light shine. When you get out of this church today, see good, bad, and ugly on the street. But how long you can stop by and say, hey, how are you? I just want to say, you doing all right today? My name is whatever your name is. Sometimes what it takes is a little smile. Don't build a club, build a nation. You are the light of the world. Ephesians 5:8, it says, one time you lived in darkness. Now you are living in the light that comes from the Lord. Live as a children who have the light of the Lord in them. At one point, do you remember when before you were Christian? I still can see that little girl. I used to go to the chapel when we didn't have class. And I just go there. As a young girl, I don't know what to pray. Live in my family's house. I'm a little girl. I'm going to school. But that's the season I got saved. I remember as a little girl, my life was different after that. For some reason, I just received rest in me. I felt content, rested when I received Christ. At one time, you lived in the darkness. Now, you are living in the light that comes from the Lord. So therefore, live as a children who have the light of the Lord in them. Live your life as a child of God who have the light in them. It's the end time. There's no time to play with fire. It is your light that attracts people. It's your lifestyle that attracts people. It's your victory, your joy, your happiness attracts people. Walk shining. Light is beautiful. Light attracts people, makes people curious. Light gathers people. You know this because winter is approaching. Some of you will have a bonfire or you have a fireplace in your house, something like that. And everybody gather around that fire. But fire attracts people. So you are the light in this lost world. Live, just shining. Day in and day out, just shine. I was in a store and a lady said, I'm not going to go to this cash register with a lady who's with me. Says, I don't want to go that cash register. The lady is so serious and no, I don't want to go there. The lady has this scary seriousness. By the time I get to her, she will laugh. She will be smiling. And I said, watch. As I approached her, what do you expect? People are standing. We had such a conversation. Nothing about Jesus. But teacher, I can't quit in 2 minutes. Jesus loves you and I cannot walk. So I can shine and let her know this lady has peace. This lady has joy. This lady has light in her. And just to make sure, I turned to my friend. I said, And the lady was beaming. And I bought one item and I make her day and I left. Shine. You have hope. You and I are the hope for those dark around us. How can they receive if they can't hear? How can they go unless they've been sent? How can they expect unless somebody told them? You are the voice. John said, I am the voice. I'm not he, the one who's coming, but I'm the voice. Be the voice in the building you live in the apartment you live in. Be the voice when you go to the government office to get something. Be the voice when you go to work in the middle of the night when it was dark and you are tired. Be the voice whichever restaurant you walk in the coffee places. Be the light in the place you go. John 8:12. Then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I'm the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. There is no other way, but only one way, and that's Jesus. There is no other way. So grateful for every medical assistance, for every medicine that works. At the end of the day, there is only one way, only Jesus. At the end of the day, He's the only way. After you have done all, is the way, is the light, the truth is coming back.